I was lucky enough to pick these up from a friend and former coworker. He was getting the Gotham Central omnibus, and he'd gotten back into comics last year in a pretty big way, and he prefers the omnibuses. I prefer hardcovers in general, and I never read Gotham Central, but I'd read nothing but good things about it over the last almost 20 years. I was broke when the series was originally coming out, so I wasn't buying comics at the time. It's always one of those series that I meant to read because I love both Rucka and Brubaker. So as soon as the opportunity came up that he sent a notice out that he was going to be getting rid of the hardcovers, I called dibs. We met in a parking lot, traded some books, and couldn't be happier. The series focuses on the police of Gotham, specifically the major crimes unit. They go after the freaks. The series features villains such as Mr. Freeze, Joker, Firebug, Two-Face. Poison Ivy, I think, gets an issue to herself. It is incredibly well written. The art is also fantastic. Lark draws most of it, but he drops off near the end. I'll show you this real quick. So there's a realistic style to it that I think complements the writing extremely well. Batman, despite me turning to a page that features Batman, is a side character in this. It absolutely focuses on the night and day shifts of the major crimes unit and their interactions with super criminals, as well as Batman and some politics and things like that. I can't stress enough how well written this is. I've read this over the last couple of weeks, and I plowed through it because I couldn't put it down. It is phenomenal. If you don't have these, or if you haven't read the series at all, there is an omnibus coming out early in 2022, unless DC cancels it, which they have been canceling several hardcovers recently. So hopefully not. But if you don't have this, if you haven't read it, highest possible recommendation. This series is fantastic. Honestly, this is what I want basically in a comic, and I would have read this for as long as Brubaker and Rucka would have kept writing it. It's perfect.